Welcome to DNC Digital Facebook Live. Normally I introduce myself as Clean Living reporter Patti Singer. Today I am introducing myself as DNC Wiffle Ball team coach Patti Singer because I have with me David Mullany, who is the president of Wiffle Ball Incorporated. Just less than an hour after Wiffle Ball has been inducted into the National Toy Hall of Fame. Yeah, and that's great. And if you follow us, you know that we are just Wiffle Ball fiends here, playing over on Parcel 5. Every reporter has interviews that they'll remember their whole career, and David, this just may be one of mine because of how much joy Wiffle Ball brings to so many people.
I appreciate it. You're putting the pressure on me now, too.
Well, and it's so great to have you here. So, Wiffle Ball in the Toy Hall of Fame, I mean, that's got to be huge.
It is, yeah. I mean, especially for, you know, a company our size. We're a pretty small outfit, and we've just been churning these things out for 60-plus years, and, you know, steady at it, and finally got ourselves in. So that's it's very exciting for us.
Okay, so Wiffle Ball, I mean, if you don't know what Wiffle Ball is, you haven't been following our Facebook pages and our Twitter. So it's just, I mean, it's just this great game for kids and adults, right? I mean, we're adults, we're playing, we get other businesses to play with us, but tell us about what the thrill is for other people for Wiffle Ball.
Yeah, I mean, it really started out as a kid's game. You know, it was really intended, you know, my dad and his buddies were 12, 13 years old at the time, and everybody had sore arms from trying to throw a curveball. And my grandfather, having been a semi-pro pitcher, said, well, maybe we can do something. He wasn't a technical guy. It was all just trial and error. And they came up with this design. It's what worked. He, you know, took out a second mortgage, bought tooling, and fired everything up, and off he went. With really the intention that it would, you know, little league age kids, you know, would be playing this. And really over the years, the kids who started playing just stuck with it, passed it on to their kids who stuck with it, and, you know, we're probably 3, 4, maybe 5 generations deep on kids playing Wiffle Ball, and their parents and grandparents are still out playing. So it's nice to see.
So when I was a kid in Cranston, Rhode Island, me, my sister, and the twins across the street, Robert and Ronnie, and they're going to be looking at this later on, every single night we played Wiffle Ball. And my sister one year, I was a big Red Sox fan, my sister one year, she faked me out, she autographed my bat, saying to a little slugger, Yaz, I mean, because I was a big Yaz fan then. We play every day. We started playing 10 years ago. The DNC had a team when we were in our old building. We would play family court. Now we play a bunch of businesses downtown and stuff. So when you hear about companies and adults playing Wiffle Ball, I mean, what does that really mean?
It happens a lot. I mean, there's a load of leagues out there, adults, kids. There are charity events. You know, there's social clubs that get together and put together teams. So it's really not unusual to see a lot of adults playing. And I don't know if I mentioned to you earlier, but I'm not a huge social media guy. My wife maintains our Facebook and Instagram and all the good stuff. But I'll get home and she shows me your content all the time. She says, they're out there again. The DNC's out there. They're playing Wiffle Ball again. And you know, it's like every week, and it's great to see. Yeah, we played every week every Tuesday for pretty much the past 2 summers, enjoying it. And like I said, we played other businesses, and it's fun to have adult recess on here. So show us the curveball grip. All right. Well, you know, it seems like it's a little bit different for people.
Okay.
I'm right-handed, so I would hold the ball this way with the holes facing this way.
All right.
I've had other people say, no, it's exactly the opposite, and I think it all is attributable to arm angle when you're throwing the ball. You know, I like throwing knuckleball, so it's kind of like this. You come sidearm with the holes on the bottom, and sometimes it'll rise, sometimes it'll curve and drop. So it's a lot of trial and error.
Okay.
You know, that's kind of the way we say it.
So I mean, one day a week, lunchtime for us is Wiffle Ball. Is that every day at Wiffle Ball Link in Connecticut?
Not every day. No? You know, once in a blue moon. We're busy making them. You know, chained to my desk, or out in the factory. You know, we're there making sure you have enough balls to play with.
Okay. How many Wiffle Balls do you sell in a year?
Oh gosh, it's in the millions.
Wow.
It's in the millions. Yeah.
Worldwide?
A lot domestically. We do a little bit of international shipping, a little bit more and more every year, so that's a good thing.
So did you ever think that how many generations in you'd still be selling Wiffle Balls?
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things. We just, you know, growing up, my folks were like, you know, go to school, get an education, do what you want to do. But this kind of always appealed to my brother and I, and we enjoy it, and it's great to show up, you know, every day. My dad's here today with us, and It was great showing up to work and seeing my brother and my dad every day.
So you're in Rochester, home of the National Toy Hall of Fame, but more importantly, home of the Democrat and Chronicle Wiffle Ball team,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
I heard you were saying that coming up, right? And your wife saying that, oh my gosh, we're going to Rochester.
Yeah.
That's where they play.
Absolutely. We were on the plane. She's like, hold on a second. She goes, Rochester. She goes, that's where the DNC is. We're gonna be right there. So I'm glad you invited us in.
Well, so much for repertorial objectivity. Don't hold it against me in other stories. Normally I am very objective, but said a game I played as a kid I have very fond memories of, very fond memories with my colleagues here playing. I mean, I mean, I've interviewed Ted Williams, and I got to tell you, David Mullany, Ted Williams, right now, you got to know where this is going.
I don't know. I don't know if I can stand up to Ted Williams. I mean,
well, he used to be on your box, you said.
The very first player ever to be on the box, I believe, is Ted Williams for a year or two, and then we got other guys in the rotation. Okay. So it's exciting stuff.
So what do you think that this being in the Toy Hall of Fame will do for Wiffle Ball?
You know, my brother's already sent me a couple of texts saying, you have a load of phone calls here. He's back at the shop today. And, you know, I think it's, number one, I'm really proud of the fact that, you know, we've been recognized and inducted into the Toy Hall of Fame. And mainly, you know, it's a lot of work that my dad and my grandfather, you know, put through over, you know, coming up to 60 years. My dad's been, from day one, he's been there, you know, every day. You know, and my brother and I are just proud of the fact that we were able to be a part of it. It's really been excellent. It's
kind of too bad it's after the World Series. You don't get this big bump of November and people wanting to go out right now and play some wiffle ball.
We'll still be making them in the springtime, so that's good.
All right, so completely not objective. I got a parole for you here. You got to sign it.
Sure, all right. I thought this was for you to take some notes with.
No. This is that's it.
Oh,
you get to sign the sweet spot. I mean,
right? This doesn't happen very often.
Yeah. Going on the desk.
There it is.
All right. David Mullany, ladies and gentlemen.
There it is.
President of Wiffle Ball, Inc. Definitely, if you want to have some fun, whenever, it's just a great game. It's just a lot of laughs. Everybody we played, I think Gene's shown some clips of us. It's just, you can't not smile, you know, when you're out
and that's
flailing at a wiffle ball.
Right. You know, and really that's what makes it special for us is how much people enjoy playing and making good memories with their friends, their family, their you know, schoolmates growing up. It's important to us.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Great. Can't wait till next season.
Absolutely.
This has been Patti Singer, DNC.